Hi, my name is John Mahlo. I'm a first grade teacher here at Rivermont. This is my fourth year here. I'd like to talk to you about what I think makes Rivermont unique and special. When I came to Rivermont, I was used to teaching in public schools, and I usually have classes like 30 to 35 kids, which is a very common number for public schools in this area. And I came to Rivermont, my highest number of kids I've ever had in a class has been 17. My current class only has 11. What that means as a teacher is it completely changes the way that I can teach everything. For example, in public schools, if I taught a math lesson, I would teach one lesson to every kid at the same time. All 30 kids got the same lesson at the same time. I hoped everybody would get it, and then I'd pull some kids to my table, but not every kid and not every day. I just didn't have time for that. I didn't have the resources for that. At Rivermont, I can do it completely backwards. I only teach very small amounts of things in whole group work. I'll teach for 5 to 10 minutes at a time for a lesson, and then I'll pull every single kid every single day to my table. My groups are between 1 and 3 kids every single day. I do this for math, and I also do it for English. In English, every kid also has their own spelling list. The great thing about the small class size is you can differentiate everything. Every single spelling list is different than everybody else's. At the beginning of the year, I give a 220-year Dolch word assessment. Those are basically the foundational words that you need to learn in order to read English. Once those 220 words have been mastered, I can move on to harder words like script spelling bee words, and I've even had some kids, not very many, but a few that have gotten to really, really, really hard words like exfoliate and expedite in first grade. That's kind of unheard of. I can do the same thing for math. In math, we all have the same lesson, but then I do some digital things online that are very, very differentiated. Some kids learn multiplication and division in first grade. I've even had a few that have learned like multiplying and dividing fractions in first grade, which is another thing that you'll never see in other schools. That's the best thing about Rivermont is I get to really teach the kids what they need. Every single kid is a different kid. Every kid has different abilities, different strengths and weaknesses, and every single one of them has their needs met because of the small group sizes. Another great thing that we do at Rivermont is we have an academic fair. An academic fair is a research project that every student does, and they do it every single year, from kindergarten all the way to high school. You really get to see the whole range of human development from kindergarten to 12th grade by going to the academic fair. In first grade, it's the first year that we do bibliographies. We teach about citing sources and making sure that the authors get credit for what they wrote. We also talk about what makes good research and what are credible sources and things like that, which are very important in today's times. Rivermont is great because the teachers make it great and the students make it great. The children really love to learn. The parents love that their kids are loving to learn, and the teachers love that they don't have to be bound by the rules of the public school system. We get to do what we think is best for the kids. We get to challenge them if they need to be challenged. We don't have to teach every kid the same thing every single day. That's pretty much what first grade means to me at Rivermont. Thanks.